Alrighty. So, you guys are going to make me brave. I'm going to try bread. My husband has to be to sleep by 7 tonight, so might as well try bread. He's taking a shower now, and then he'll go to bed. So I have inside this, I have 4 cups of all-purpose flour, a tablespoon and a quarter of instant yeast, half teaspoon of tablespoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and then I'm going to add 5 cups of warm water. But I want to kind of mix my stuff together before I do that. It says on the label, because I've never used it, don't do above 2 on it. That's kind of weird. What if I want it bigger? You know? Nice. And then it calls for, because it was a full 4 loaves, I'm only going to make 2. So now it's asking for 2.5 cups of warm water. So I'm going to heat my water up here. Oh, that's spinning. That should be hot enough. So we're going to do 2.5 cups of water. And everybody tells me don't add it all at once. So I'm not going to. My sister's has a thing that will scrape the sides while you do it. Mine doesn't do that. I have the poor man's one. But I don't like gadgets as it is, so I can't imagine spending that kind of money on a gadget. That's 1, so let's go to 2. Alright, I'll add some more water. Seems like this would take all day to mix together on 2. Let's try a little bit more water. I'm going to turn it off and lower it. Push all that stuff inside of it. And I didn't realize that if you have one of these mixers, whatever you want to call it, you don't have to knead the bread either. I'm all about that. So, alright. This is going to be an adventure for all of us. So I'm going to raise it back up. So we had dinner. My husband gave it a 10. He said he'd definitely have it again. And he loved the chocolate cake with peanut butter frosting, but he loves anything that's sweet. I hope I didn't just add too much water to it. I made him some cookies so he can take those to lunch this week. He takes his lunch every day. And it's hot, so when he has breaks, he likes to have something a little sweet. actually am going to need more flour because I think I put too much water in there. So this could be a total big fail. Who knows? I told my husband that was the reason that I didn't want to do it, because I don't like failure. And then he's like, well, if it fails, it fails. Big deal. So I'm sure he's right. Let's try to lower it down and get everything off the side again. Yeah, I think it needed that little bit of flour. Hopefully I didn't ruin it. If I did, that just means I have to try again, right? Because if you don't do what you fail at, you'll never do it again. I got thrown off a horse when I was about 10 years old, and I've not been on a horse since. So I think you have to keep trying. See if I need more. It's funny because, you know, I'd put my kids on a horse, but I wouldn't get on one. There was no way. And I used to be a horse lover too, which is funny. I guess I'm not sure how long it's supposed to take or how it looks. Looks like it's finally mixing everything together. That's a start. Alright, let me get this mixed together, and then when it starts getting doughy, I'll get right back on. And then hopefully I can piece all the videos together the correct way. Alright. Alrighty, I'm back. Honestly, if I was to ever bake bread again, it would be with a different recipe, because I don't like this bread. This recipe, it took a long time for it to come up, and I had to actually add another cup of flour to it. So I'd probably not do this one again, but we'll see. Maybe it tastes really good and it'll be worth it. I don't know. I almost think that I mean, I like the KitchenAid, but I almost think that I would rather play with the dough myself and get my hands all nasty and dirty, and I think I would have almost rather done that, to be honest. Alright. We'll see if this is even edible when we're done. If not, you guys will never see the video. Alright, now let's try to get it put together here in a ball. This one doesn't say to rise in a ball first. It says to cut it in equal parts and then put it into greased pans and let it rise for 20 minutes. So, you know, they say easy bread recipe. And you know, you guys, sometimes easy isn't always best. I'll have to see how my sister's bread turned out today that she tried to do. So I'm only going according to what I see on TV or on the different channels here. I'm going to separate it into two. I'm going to set that one over there. And it shows where they kind of roll it out a little bit. So that, but some people don't. They just, I don't know what you call it. My first time bread experience so far, honestly, is not a very good one. But, you know, I mean, if you don't learn and you don't try, then I guess you can't learn anything. So, I need to push that one over there a little bit. I thought this metal one would do a good job, but maybe I should get my wood one out next time. My countertop is not like huge either. I live in a pretty small house, so I'm going to try the rolling up thing that they do. And then I seen where they tucked in the ends and kind of pinched it together. This is all something new for me, you guys, so if it's a failure, I'll have to learn from it next time, right? Because that's all we can do. So there's one loaf. Will it fit in there? That's a good thing. That's a good start. I wonder how many people that they fail at doing something on YouTube and you never see it. I can't possibly be the only one that ever fails at anything, so. I don't know, maybe the next experience, maybe I'll try that recipe my sister did today. Because I really do want to try and learn to do breads and stuff like that, because, you know, you really don't know what's coming or, you know, anything like that. So I'm not a big bread eater. I have issues with gluten, and I shouldn't eat any, but, well, I do. And then I wonder why my stomach hurts. My sister gets after me all the time for that. But that's life. It's so hard when you're, especially when you're trying to eat cheap, to, you know, not ever eat any kind of gluten or anything, because gluten-free products are very expensive. I'm not going to lie, they are. Alright, now I'm going to spray mine with oil. I see some that don't do it and some that do. And I'm going to do it because I think it would probably make the bread softer on top. So now it says to cover it for 20 minutes. And then you're going to bake for 20 minutes. So, we'll see if that's true. I'll come back and, like I say, hopefully I get the video put back together. I wish I knew somebody techie so I could actually learn how to do these things. But anyways, we'll be back in 20 minutes or however long it takes to have it rise. See you in a few. Well, guys, it actually worked. Aren't they beautiful? I actually woke my husband up and I go, they rose. And I've got them in the oven. So I'm very, very excited. 2 loaves of bread, and it actually turned out, and I did it myself. You guys have a very blessed night.